On what? The motherboard or the 5950X? 5950X. I don't know how well this chip actually did. Had it for a while, but I haven't really seen to see if it even 3800 on the Infinity Fabric 1 to 1. Yeah, I did. I actually downloaded it already off of guys' Patreon. It's pretty legit. Basically, it renders the Dark Hero useless with that dynamic OC capability built into the. See if that boots. Setting the RAM to 3800 megahertz with the F clock at 1900. I don't even know if this will do it. I don't know how good of a chip I got. This is 4133 Teamgroup B die. You ran the tool, but it won't open anymore. I'll help you. Probably have to hop in their Discord and see. Can't do that unless you're a Patreon. Hey Alex, glad you found what we're looking for. Hey Franklin, thanks for $5, bro. I haven't tried the 1000-watt BIOS on the Kingpin yet. I have it downloaded on my other machine, but I haven't actually tested it. Cap, do you have like Ryzen Master trying to open or something like that? I know that that fights with it. Also, he said that a new beta is coming out. Yeah, it's pretty legit. I still, oh, you can uninstall Ryzen Master. You don't use it. I think that you might need it installed though because it uses the same driver that Ryzen Master does. I'm not sure. Wow, you got 15,000 on the 500-watt BIOS, or I think it's like 520. That's solid, dude. Yeah, I really haven't tested this chip much at all. So what's up, Kin? 2230 stable clock. That's I know that running all this stuff backgrounds also affect my sim. I just want to see. All manual. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for that tool to finish. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for that. All right, have a good one, man. Yeah, hey Vamper, what's up, dude? I just randomly wanted to stream this overclocking because I need a break from the Discord stuff, and I actually want to see how good this 5950X is. 7,889. Oh, base. Man, that sounds like it boosted pretty high. All right. What do you use to capture your bench output? Yeah, I'm plugged into an EVGA, whatever they call their thing. XR1. What keyboard? It's some piece of junk from Amazon with blue switches, but it works. It's like $40. Your burner account? Oh, well, thanks, Franklin. I appreciate you. All right, so we are running stock 980. What did we say? 3,800. There you go. I just repasted this chip. So, I kind of want to see how far this memory will go on, or the Infinity Fabric on this chip will go. So there's 3,800. I want to see if we can do 4,000 1-to-1. Yeah, only 70%. Oh no. What would you recommend to OC manually for the 5900X if you don't use the tool? The tool's like finding what you can hit. So it looks like, I mean, I would probably just do whatever the tool says if it's stable, or take what the tool says and then just like bump it up a little bit. Let's see if we can boot 2000. See if that even works. Yeah, you would set that all in the, nope. Oh, it doesn't like it. I don't think it's going to take that. You were banned from the Discord with no explanation a good while ago, and I was wondering if you could let me in again or explain why I was banned. You can ask Broski why you were banned. I'm sure he'd love to tell you. I have no idea. He said he'll ban you again. Very, very nice. So it might take some tuning to hit F clock, but it might not be capable. I don't have like a MOC button. That do. Yeah, what's your Discord name? What's my full-time job? I'm a system and network engineer. Safe boot. That do. Also, you can tell I have very limited experience with this motherboard. Am I really gonna have to reset the BIOS here? Maybe. I remember Asus boards used to have that, like, undo your memory overclock for times like these. What are people actually paying for it? I haven't even looked at it. I would imagine at least like $600 or $700. 600, yeah. Salmon avocado. You can ask Broski. He's feeling generous. Maybe he'll unblock you. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to 1900 megahertz, and on the F clock. That seems good enough. Maybe we'll just tighten it up. Use Cyberpunk as a benchmark? I was going to use Cinebench. Let's see if we can do 16. Zotac? Zotac for sure. No Zotac. No more. No more Zotac. Now that they raised their prices by like $100, no more Zotac. No Zotac command in here. I should make one. All right. Anyone hyped for the 3080 Ti? You won't even be able to get it. Won't even be able to get it. So we can check to see if our Cinebench score goes up at all. Just by overclocking the memory just a little bit. We tightened it down to 3800 CL6. I don't know if that's stable. I guess we're gonna. The 3090 Ti. I don't think there's anything left. Chips. That's the 3090 is the full die. Daryl, you canceled your order after 3 months. Ordered a 3070. What was your original order? What did you cancel? You shouldn't have any. I don't think that you'll have any issues hitting 3600 megahertz. To be honest. Yeah, I know, right? I was actually waiting on a new CLC to come in, and I thought that it came in because I had a package from EVGA, but apparently it wasn't the CLC, it was another power supply. So I'm testing on air right now, unfortunately. Okay, so basically the same score. Let's start tuning. It depends on what the latency is, film shine, and also what resolution you're playing at. Recommendations for yeah. Do you actually need x570 or can you just use a B550? The Tomahawk is good. The only thing about the Tomahawk is that it's a little bit limited on like I/O ports on the back, like USB ports and stuff like that. If you want something better, I mean, if you want more USB ports, it is a little bit limited. B550, you might even find a better B550 board, like the Gaming Edge or something like that, is like 170 bucks, I think, or like the Aorus Pros, I think, are around 170 bucks, and you'd be able to overclock it just. Oh yeah, that's a good board. That one's really expensive though for a B550. Like that's barely. Um, it's almost as expensive as the X570 version. Okay, so we'll just go to 1.35. 1.3. We'll just try 46 on both X's. I don't know what this board will overclock to. I mean, what this processor will do. So we'll just try with that and see what happens. The latency on your current RAM is 16, 18, 18. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing at 1440p, like ultra settings, buying faster RAM isn't going to do much for you. Like, you're talking like a couple of F. And then you can even like just download the VRAM calculator and try to oh, my noise gate's too low. You can always download the Ryzen calculator and just try to tighten up your RAM a little bit. All right, let me take a look at my mic settings. Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Well, there's that. I do think that that's a pretty good board if you already have one. Yeah. Okay. Broski probably saw your name and then left. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to go much higher than this. We're at 75C already. We're going to be thermally limited as to how high we can go, for sure. But that's already looking pretty good. We got 11, 8, 8, 7, at 4.6 all core. Do I like Cheez-Its? They're not my favorite. I mean, they're okay. Good job, Vamper. You're the man. All right, let's take this up a bit. You're 56 on R20. That doesn't sound right. This is Cinebench R20. I seriously doubt that you got 11,000 on a 5600X. Okay, here we go. Can we do 47? I wonder. Um, that's okay. I mean, at that point, Nico, I would probably just let PBO do its thing, to be honest. It gives you a headache even though it looks fun. Well, you know. It's what makes me tick. So, going in and chasing performance. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to get the dynamic going. I just want to stabilize on an all core overclock first to see what we're actually able to hit. Also, I'm going to be limited severely by this air cooler, unfortunately. I just ordered some more ZMT tubing. Oh, it didn't like that. So is this why to show people shouldn't buy a $400 board for a dead socket? Yeah, this is the Dark Rock Pro 4. Oh yeah, so that's R23. R23 scores are going to look way higher than R20 scores. All right, so I'm thinking that we're not going to be able to do much more than 4.6 gigahertz on air. Why not use the latest? I haven't even touched R23 yet, to be honest. And all my other testing was done on R20, and I'm not ready to change yet. Actually, you know what? Let's try. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go much past 1.325 for or even past 1.3 for 24/7, because you may degrade. 1.32 and 4646 for starting. Okay. Yeah, so I was at 1.346 and that was stable. Right now I'm at 1.34 and 47. I think we're drooping too much. Nightbox links don't work. I know. I need to update everything. I'm not going backwards, right? Level 2 means it's not drooping a lot, but level 5 would be the highest droop, right? Or am I backwards with the Asus? I actually haven't run an Asus board since like X99, I think. Or maybe it was X79. No, X99. I had the workstation board, I think. That was pretty solid. Yeah, you know, I like their products. It's just that they're getting so expensive now. They just keep upping the Strix tax and the ROG tax and everything like that. Being the best tax. All right, so we'll just stick with 46 for now then, I guess. Actually, let's just go to 46.5. Let's see if that works. So the processor has two CCXs in it, and those are like, 8 cores apiece. So you have an 8-core package connected to another 8-core package. And you can, one 8-core package might clock higher than the other 8-core package. So you can, say, I want this package to run at, I want this package to run at, 4700 megahertz, and I want this package to run at 4600 megahertz because one package might not clock up as high as the other one. Oh, nice. The Strix, yeah. Oh yeah, the 3070 Strix for $630. That's really a bad buy. No doubt about it. Because $70 more, you're at a 3080. That's just really not worth. CPU over temperature error. That's good. My air cooler can't handle much more. I'm just gonna have to leave it at 46. Really? All right, we'll do this. Uh, okay. So now we've got dynamic switcher turned on. We'll see how high we go. Yeah, yeah, might need to. It's dropping too low, but I can't really push much higher with this tower cooler, unfortunately. I actually haven't even used the new CTR yet, so I'm not sure. This is a Dark Rock Pro 4. So let's see if we're actually boosting properly real quick. Yeah, our droop is really low. That's what's happening here. Because we're going down to 1.2 volts, it looks like. Oh, crash. It says that you're still banned. CPU over temperature error. Oh. Which doesn't make sense. It feels like it's going 100%. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm not being dumb and fighting myself with airflow. I am. I'm amazing. I had the middle fan facing the opposite direction. Not sure how big of a difference that's going to make, but if you can't expel the heat because you have opposing forces, it's not going to help any. Change your CPU core voltage to offset. Let's give it a shot. So did anybody get anything tonight on new egg drops? Oh, you got a 3070 tonight? Congrats, dude. And a 3060 yesterday? Awesome. New egg is dead to me. Okay. I guess I do need to update that. Why can't it load 1900 F clock? It just might not have it in it, man. You might be stuck at 3600. Oh yeah, we're reaching 85 degrees. We'll shut down here anytime now. Ooh, getting a little spicy. It loads 1866. I mean, that might be the wait. Oh, it loads 1866, so that'd be 3733, right? Or yeah. Yeah, until 95. I guess we'll see what happens. No, 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 no. This is just for benching. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. There's 92. Hey, oh, we're still live. Okay, we made it. Let's test the see how high the single core boosts. Its max boost was 4.975 gigahertz. So not bad. Okay. Did I enable PBO? No, I didn't. But it's still boosting. I enabled Dynamic OC, but PBO is just set to auto. I would assume whatever comes default. In fact, let's take a look and see if it's set to max at 200 megahertz or not. Oh, auto equals off by default. Well, we're hitting 4.975, so if this was my daily driver, I would probably run it at max stable with like good temps. Yeah. Your stream's lagging for you? Oh, is it? Really? Everything says good. Are you able to turn the quality down some? Ruben Master. So hit 4.8. iPad keyboard. Okay. Oh, it's back now? Okay, yeah, well, I don't know. Streamlabs hasn't said I dipped or anything, so weird. Okay, cool. The true the stress test, like, is just doing your daily thing. Like, play some Warzone or something and see if you crash, or play Cyberpunk, I don't know. All right, cool. All right. Um, this is on YouTube only. I do have a Twitch stream or a Twitch channel, but I'm only streaming to YouTube right now. Let's test out some 3D Mark. So Port Royal is not really going to tax the CPU at all. But I am curious to see what our max is going to be on this Kingpin with a 5900X. Well, let's see. Oh, the Kraken? Yeah. I'm probably going to just make like a bench CPU loop. And for some reason, it looks like our power is really, really low on this power draw. I should probably flash the 1000-watt BIOS to it and see what happens. No, it doesn't yet. You have to run the latest version of hardware info, the latest beta, and then you have to turn it on in hardware info to go into Riva Tuner. Oh, notifications for 4 the Win 3 actually went out today? That's kind of cool. I thought they were going to not do it until the new year. That will probably run Siege just fine. Where can you get the 1000-watt BIOS for the Kingpin? You can get it directly from EVGA. If you sign this NDA agreement saying that you're not going to share the BIOS with anybody and that you're not going to and that you're not going to RMA the card if you brick it. So you also have to give them your serial number, I believe. I don't know if it's going to run Siege at 200 FPS on low, personally. And we already crashed. Do I have it? What? I do have it. Someone provided it to me. Do I have any good graphics cards that you can buy for a good price? No. I don't. I had all the boxes behind me. I know, I totally don't have any good graphics cards you can buy. All of those graphics cards suck. I got a new one in today too that I haven't even taken out of the box. The 6900 XT. Yeah, the 6900. Did this come with a mouse pad? Oh, that's neat. Well, forget the graphics card. Here's my Team Red mouse pad. That's the only thing that really matters. Is this Radeon mouse pad. Looks kind of neat. Okay. Did I crash? Kind of looks like I crashed. Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I think, is this the same exact size as the 6800 XT? Yeah, I way crashed. It did not like that at all. We're gonna need a reboot. Yeah, it's definitely the same exact size as the 6800 XT. We got a bent fin. Okay. Can I tie them together with zip ties and see what happens? Am I using a bot to get GPUs? No, I'm not. Are you using a bot to get GPUs? Send me the mouse pad for MSRP. I don't know what MSRP on the mouse pad is. It came with the it came with it. Oh, Tom Nook, that's so close. The mouse pad is $70? What? Are you kidding? Oh, okay. Whew. Yeah, that's pretty close, man. That's like within the next week you're getting your GPU. Make sure you use the 5% off EVGA code in the server. That's how we give away cool stuff. But you haven't actually got the payment to go through? That sucks, man. I mean, Amazon does seem to be getting more and more stock. Their stuff seems to be a little bit easier to add to cart if it's a real drop than Newegg does. Yeah, this mouse pad's kind of neat. Definitely. Just kind of throw it down there. And was somebody kidding about saving the mouse pad for the RMA? Because that sounds silly. I hope you're not right. Both brands had pretty good packaging this year too. NVIDIA and AMD. Kudos to that. They both look nice in their own way. All right. $900 at 2055 works great with your 3090 FE. My 3090 FE for 2055 would need around like 0.92. Can I share the 1000-watt BIOS with you? No. What kind of mouse pad do I have? Well, I've got that AMD one that came with the 6900 XT. Hey, cool. Thanks, Tom. If I could only use one GPU for the next 3 years, what would it be? It would be a 3080, hands down. The 3080 Ti, I mean the 3090 is way too expensive to play video games with. And the performance difference is so small between that and a 3080. Yeah, we have been experimenting with the 5950 OC. I'm just running some time spy real quick on the Kingpin. I'm kind of limited by my temps on the 5950. Is Zotac worth a price hike if they become available? No, not in my opinion. I personally don't think most cards over $800 are worth it if it's a 3080, just because you don't really gain a whole lot. for the price. Like my Strix wasn't that much better than anything else. So down to 5K. Ooh. The highest stable all core I got was 4.6 because my cooler can't keep up. I need to throw like an AIO or a custom loop on it. So I've got some more tubing coming. I ran out of tubing. I was going to put it on a 360. And I've got a EVGA 360 CLC coming as well. What was our score? 19619. Okay. The difference between the XC3 Ultra and the 413, like $50. The 413's got a little bit better cooler and a little bit better power delivery, and it's 3x8 pin with a 450 watt BIOS available for it, whereas the XC3 Ultra I think is 320 watts or 350 watts. We got a long way to go. $13,000. Jeez Louise. Okay. What was our CPU score? 21,000. This is like, ooh, way far back. Yeah, I need to get a better cooler on this for sure. Because that's pretty rough. I'll give it one more go tonight and then call it. We're down to 3K. What are you doing? Pink Cryonaut? I didn't even know that Pink Cryonaut was a thing. But do I think it's worth it? No. A $100 tube of thermal paste is never worth it. Now you really broke something now. So you say it won't overclock as high. It's more like it might not overclock as high. Because I have an XC3 hybrid sitting over here that actually overclocks pretty much just as high as a For the Win 3 Ultra. It was getting close to Strix territory. And I think that the hybrid cards from EVGA are definitely the play with the 30 series, just because you can maintain such high overclocks while gaming, because you're only going to max out at like 50 degrees Celsius. Yeah, my Aorus Master was not great. It was kind of a dud. I barely hit 12,000 in Port Royal with it. Did you kick it on purpose or like on accident? And are you going to put it somewhere where you can't kick it? Oh, you got your PS5? Awesome. Congrats, man. That's pretty cool. All right. Doesn't look like we're going to do much better tonight. I'm probably just going to end up calling it a night. And try again when I have a better cooler strapped to this thing. But thanks for hanging out tonight. It was fun. It was a little bit different. No giveaways or sell-offs or any of that stuff. Yeah, it's an okay score. I really wanted to break 20,000. We'll have to wait until I get something better on there. But also this Kingpin, not the best clocker ever. I'm a little sad by it. But yeah, have a good one, guys.